Hi there and welcome to Beyond the Game with me, Semra Hunter. Here's a look at what's coming up. Since March 2015, the world of football has been trying to solve this puzzle. How do you divide 209 into 32? With Britain's Johanna Konta already through to the semi-finals at Wimbledon, the home crowd were hoping, if not expecting, to see the world #1 and defending champion Andy Murray join her in the final four. So to get a better feel of how things are shaping up over in England, so close to kick-off, we can speak to Darren Lewis, reporter for the Daily Mirror in London. Darren, lovely to see you. Now, it's going to be a record-breaking transfer window. They've already spent over $1 billion so far. But will that equate to some of the best Premier League football that we've ever seen?
I think it will.
New Zealand have once again shown why they're the #1 rugby nation in the world. On Saturday, they took on the British and Irish Lions in their first of 3 test matches. Probably here's my favorite. You could go ahead and buy enough spaghetti to cover the entire surface area of the city of Barcelona. Quite a lot of pasta. The wait is over. The English Premier League is back. So here's Samantha Johnson with a look at what we can expect for the new season. Italian football has reached the end of an era. Next season will be the first in over a quarter of a century without Francesco Totti. Chris, let's throw it forward now. In the last 21 years, he's spent around $700 million, which sounds like a lot, but it really isn't when you compare it to the other clubs, right?
Not really, Semra.
So while fans may be counting down the days to the first whistle, it looks like there might be quite a few bumps in the road still to come. And the celebrations continue for the Warriors. So to take things a step further and talking about this thrilling final is basketball analyst Khan Kural, who joins me here in the studio. And one of the other big games, of course, is Manchester City hosting Napoli. And one of the most interesting things about that game is that both Sergio Aguero and Marek Hamsik can both break their club's records as the top scorers and also do it on the same night. I mean, how mind-blowing is that?
It'd be quite a story, all right. And they're two players who are very similar.
So it's another day and yet another manager for the fallen giants of La Liga. Valencia have appointed Marcelino as their manager for the next season, signing a 2-year deal. The wait is finally over. It's been 12 years, to be exact, since the British and Irish Lions last played a test match in New Zealand. Joseph Prince-Wright can help us take a closer look at the lay of the land. Joseph, very nice to see you once again. Now, you have 2 teams who were expected to make it this far, but then you have 2 others who are really shaking things up. So what's your take on these 2 conference finals?
Well, it just goes in line with how wacky MLS playoffs have been over the years.
The British Grand Prix takes place this weekend as Lewis Hamilton aims for a 4th consecutive victory at Silverstone. Van Niekerk has shown that he's going from strength to strength on track and is shaping up to step into the very imposing spikes of Usain Bolt. I had the pleasure of sitting down with the South African to find out what the future has in store for the sport's rising star. With the World Cup still a year away, a lot of teams are still fighting for their place in the most prestigious global event in sport. So let's have an early look at who's most likely to get their hands near the trophy. Here's Lance Santos. Lance, take it away.
Well, Semra, perhaps unsurprisingly,
in golf, American Justin Thomas is having his best year to date. The USPGA champion has added another trophy to his cabinet and this time fought off Jordan Spieth to make history. Now, looking at the tour overall, it was quite eventful, wasn't it? Between the crashes, disqualifications, as well as the booing of Froome.
Yeah.
So, how does it stack up, though, compared to other tours in the past?
Tour de France is always like that.
That's a wrap for today. Enjoy these really cool shots of Red Bull's air race in Porto, and we'll catch you next time.